New York had dumped it in 10 times, and they looked dynamite, out shooting them right time. Now, I want to talk about the icings. I know this is out of the clear blue sky, but it has Europe. Let me first of all, Europe, if you're near the puck, they don't count the icings. Now, I like McDonough. He's one of my favorites, but watch. He doesn't try for this puck, and it's an icing. Watch this. He didn't even try for it. Look, jumps over. Are you kidding me? He knows it's an icing. That's in Europe. There's no icing. Now, we want to do Carl Alzar, your friend, BC, Alzner. This here is not an icing. Watch this here. He puts it around. Watch it goes through two guys.
Look at the top hand.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll send that later. Okay, you want to see the top hand? He didn't want to put it over the boards. He put it along. That should not be an icing. It was back in here, and everybody's putting the paper. Why did he ice it? Watch his hands. Watch this here. Puts it here. He puts it down. Another one here. And down the ice, there's no way. I think they should be icing.
Can I just say one thing about that? That's 8:52 to go in OT. There's another one after that that was a little bit interesting, too. So he had three, and I just love that the top hand you picked up, he wanted to keep it low.
Well, what happened is he was so sure he didn't. If you have it like that, you could put it over the glass, eh? Mm-hmm. So he's going to make sure, put along the boards, and he gets called for icing anyhow. He's a good guy. All right.
World team, you said they wouldn't lose the game, and I think you might be right on this.
They're not losing the game, and they'll win it. This is before, folks. This is not after. Watch Jason Spezza leading the tournament. Zings are home now. Come back to me for a minute. Beautiful shot. I want to say there's one thing I don't like in the National Hockey. There's two things. I don't like slapping the goalie when he's got the puck. That is so unfair, and Jason forgets you can't do that. See what he does there? You do that all the time in the National Hockey League, and he gets called for it. I really believe to protect the goaltenders, we have to stop it. They're slashing and banging. You watch tonight. It'll happen tonight.
Although Alex Killorn, right at the start of the game, because he'd run into Lundqvist all year, he was good about it. You're right, though. That's
all right,
great.
What's next?
Hey, you know what the payroll is for that Team Canada?
What?
$95 million if you put that team together. So,
and
all that money, and they're playing for the love of the country.
Well, what really bothers me is, again, as I said, you see Crosby out there. Somebody nails Crosby. Headline, somebody nails Crosby. Anyhow, let's go.
We're going to go to some of the top players.
Oh, wait a minute. We didn't say Mike Smith.
Okay.
All right, Mike Smith from Kingston, Ontario, has taken a lot of abuse. What a big club. Watch this here. Watch the saves he makes here to keep them in the game. It was pretty close there for a while, but Mike is standing up for it. Mike, keep her going.
Yeah, terrific.
Yeah, and he's had a tough year. Boy, 40 shots. Arizona, he lost his confidence over there, but the guys like him.
2-0 Canada, one of you didn't hear today, and you know if the Czechs get that first goal, they're great with a lead.
Fall asleep after that in that big ice, boy, is a soccer game.
Okay, RBC Cup's on, and we'll get to that as we move through the playoffs here. They got the semifinals today, but in the Memorial Cup, we know the Final Four. Rimouski will play Quebec. Quebec's leading, and you wanted to feature some of the great performances.
Well, watch this here, getting started right here. We got Anthony Duclair. He'll be great in Arizona next year with Max. He got 24 points in 20 games. He's plus 18. He'll be great in Arizona.
Kelowna Rockets stunned Brandon. I feel so bad for Brandon, but Kelowna's just a juggernaut.
I got it. Nick Merkley right here from Kelowna. Watch this here. He's from Calgary, and he's playing for the Rockets. 22 assists in one game. Ken Appleby coming up, boy, was he there?
By the way, Madison Bowie-Don came on Rogers Hometown Hockey from Kelowna, and they got just a great squad, but there's that Merkley kid.
And Merkley kid, boy, has he got it. He is something. He is something right there. Now, Ken, let's face it, he got 40-some shots on him last, Ken Appleby. He's from, I think he's from North Bay. Watch this here. He went 16 wins and 4 losses. He is really something, I'll tell you that. And when we watch him here, and then after the game, he's shaking hands. Boy, he's not drafted. Wait till somebody gets a hold of him right now. And there he is right there. You like Brad Latour. Yeah. Watch this here. You got a play coming up, and this will show you what it means to win the OHL. Now watch this here.
Yeah, just the emotion after that unbelievable play. Brown up to Hunter Smith's goal made it 1-1 last night. I thought it was a real key to the deal. But Latour is just... And Sam Cosentino, RJ Broadhead said it on the broadcast. So many great players. You love Castles, of course, and DeCall.
4 assists. He got 4 assists.
Yeah, but
he's crying right there.
That's what it means.
Now, I remember when we won the OHL. I call it the OHA back then. And Barrie, if you went to Barrie, all the way up to Barrie, there's the team right there. We went up to Barrie. They would have the farmers come out. And the farmers all the way up, and they were burning. It was really 16,005 in the gun. That's me under half M's right there. Freddie Pletch right under me. And to the left of him is Ralph Willis, my teammate, my roommate for 3 years and my best man at the wedding. And we were so happy we went on there. And I'll tell about later as we won the Memorial Cup.
Well, that's good what you said about the bonfires to the farmers everywhere.
All the way
from
up.
Toronto
All the way
to
up.
Barrie.
It was
Amazing
really something. It was
celebrate.
really a big deal. I'll tell you that there.
For Eugene, we just want to really mention this for a dear friend.
Eugene Nelmick's having a tough time right now. He was in the hospital for a couple of weeks and that there. And he did not want to make his liver transplant that he needed public because he didn't want, people to go, oh, yeah, you know how people are and everything. The doctors insisted that he go public to just get aware of the organ transplants because we're one of the worst countries in the world. And Eugene did it for that. And thumbs up for you. And if you want, we're going to put a little thing down here. Yeah, if you don't want to go there, you go to NHL.com. Let's get behind it. And Eugene, hey, thumbs up for you.
Don Cherry, Coach's Corner on Hockey Night in Canada on Rogers.